Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagri here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we went out and started assassinating some people. Starting with a con artist on Madame and a shapeshifter here in Kashyyyk. So let's go after the others. I've managed to already reach the ship just to save time. Let's quickly see if anybody has any new dialogue.
Yeah, what do you want?
Tell me more about the Mandalorian wars.
The war we had with the Republic was supposed to be the most glorious battle in our history. But it was a very costly one. I guess we didn't think of how much we could lose in it.
How much did you lose?
There weren't many of us after that last battle. Mandalore himself was killed at the hands of the Jedi Revan. The best of us could not defeat him. After that last battle, those of us that survived were stripped of our weapons, our armor, and our basilisks. The Republic's forces destroyed them while we were forced to watch. Those who hadn't fled earlier were left with nothing to call their own. No weapons, no armor. Only the honor of having fought in the battle we just lost. For many, this was not enough. While the rest of us were sent into exile on the Outer Rim, they tried to relive the old days, raiding worlds. They're nothing more than bandits now.
And you eventually came to Taurus?
Yeah, I came to Taris. And forcing for Davik was not stimulating. The gangs on Taris and Davik's rivals were trash. They give no thrill in battle, no honor or glory in defeating them. It was like stepping on bugs. I sought worthy challenges, but the best that Taris could offer were nothing to me. But I think now, with you, I may finally find opponents worth fighting.
I'm honored.
Maybe later I'll tell you more about what it was like to work for Davik. For now, though, we should get on with our lives. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
I'm here if you want something done right.
That's interesting to learn about Candace. See, can we get Jolie to talk?
Got something on your mind, dude? I don't want to talk about that. Now that's a unique method of getting someone to talk. Thunder about like a bantha in a circuit shop. Does that work for you often? Let me tell you something. Once you've lived as many years as I have, you'll have yourself a long, long list of memories. If you're lucky, most of them will be good. If you're not, some will be bad. If you're really unlucky, some will be so bad you'll never want to be reminded of them again, ever. You'll go far away to a place that doesn't hold any memories at all. And there you'll be happy just to forget and be forgotten.
No, I want to hear what you have to say.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever been in love? Truly in love, I mean, and not simple infatuation.
Well...
Exactly. You're still at the beginning of your life. There will be women in your life, perhaps many women. But if you're fortunate, you'll find love once. The Jedi, with their damnable sense of over-caution, would tell you love is something to avoid. Thankfully, anyone who's even partially alive knows that's not true.
Are you worried about the dark side at all?
Love doesn't lead to the dark side. Passion can lead to rage and fear, and can be controlled. But passion is not the same thing as love. Controlling your passions while being in love, that's what they should teach you to beware. But love itself will save you, not condemn you. Listen to me go on as if I had all the answers. What do I know of love anymore? I'm just a lonely old man who's not even a Jedi.
Sounds like love is something you should have avoided. You talk too much. No, I want to hear what you have to say.
You do you? I wouldn't listen too closely. I'm no authority on anything. I just think that the greatest things in life shouldn't be avoided because they come with a few complications. Love causes pain, certainly. Inevitably, love is going to lead to as much sorrow and regret as it does joy. I suppose there are perfect eternal loves out there, but I haven't seen any. And how do you deal with the bad part of love is what determines your character. What determines the dark side's hold over you.
Maybe maybe the Jedi just don't think you should take that risk. So what happened between you and your wife then?
I haven't changed my mind. I'm still not going to talk about it. You go and find your own love if you want to know so badly. I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes, no matter how hard you try, you and the one you love simply aren't meant to be together. The trick is to know when that is. To know when it's time to fight and when it's time to part ways. There I go, waxing philosophical again. Somebody blast me already. Let's get going before I start talking in riddles, damn it.
Interesting. Learning more about his views on the Jedi.
How may I be of assistance to you, Padawan?
I was wondering if we could talk.
What is it you would like to speak to me about?
What happened after your father died?
After my father died, my mother was left to support me alone. A single non-human woman, living in one of the worst, most violent slums on Taris. It was not easy for her.
How so?
When my father was killed, it seemed that something in her began to die as well. She worked. She worked as hard as she was able. But over time, she began to waste away. I later learned that she was unable to get enough money to feed both of us, and had to start borrowing from the exchange, a band of cutthroats and smugglers. But even that was not enough. She hid what she was doing from me. She gave most of her food to me so that I would be strong, but she herself was suffering deeply from it. In the end, she could go on no longer, and collapsed at the cantina where she worked one day.
Did she die?
She never recovered. There was nothing really that I could do for her. She left me no money, and no doctor would see her without being paid first. I sat by her bed for days as she lay there dying. I never want that to happen to someone I care about ever again. But there was still the money she had borrowed. She had never paid it back and made no provisions for her death. You must understand. The exchange is brutal. They care nothing for the life of a sentient being. They are the major suppliers of slaves on Taris.
You were enslaved?
They thought it would be appropriate that, with my mother owing them money, the debt should be passed on to me. And with no way to pay, they took me by force. You have no idea what it is like to be bound like a beast and treated as such. It was the worst time of my life. They treated me like livestock. They were waiting for a buyer to give them some credits for me when the Jedi came to fight the Mandalorians.
And they freed you?
The Jedi could not abide by what they saw there, and drove the exchange from the face of the world, freeing those of us imprisoned there. But the Jedi soon left to fight their war, and I was left with a dream.
What was the dream?
I swore that I would become a Jedi. As soon as I had enough money to do it, I bought passage on a freighter headed for Tatooine, and we both know what has happened since then.
You became a Jedi.
I am grateful to you for having given me the opportunity to fulfill my dream, rather than become what I hated. Someday, I may make it up to you. But for now, let us keep on the task at hand.
Interesting. Well, let's head to the next world. I believe the final guy we're after is on Tatooine, if I remember correctly. So off we go. We've landed on Tatooine. So we know that our target here is hiding somewhere in the sands. Well, no, we'll find, and he was hunting for a Krayt dragon, so the best place to probably look would be at the Krayt dragon cave. Also, while we're here, we might as well check on Mission's brother.
What the hell is your kind doing here? Bad enough I have to deal with all these other idiots, but now there's a stinking KOTOR on this world too?
I have as much right to be here as you do, sir.
Don't seek to agitate us.
Ooh, big man. The Jedi shooting his mouth off from behind a lightsaber, or whatever you're carrying. Hiding behind your pet cat there. And a woman at that. We should have exterminated all you KOTOR when we had the chance.
What? What do you know about my world?
I know enough that... Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar somehow.
What? You?
Do you two know each other?
This doesn't concern you, Jedi trash. Now where could I have... No, he's dead, and she likely is too.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I was wrong. Still, I think a specimen like you would be a nice addition to my collection. So, what would it take, Jedi, for you to sell your pet here to me?
She is not for sale.
Now don't be so selfish. We both know KOTOR aren't real people anyway. The females make amusing pets, but the males should be put down like the animals they are. I remember one time on Taurus.
What? What did you say?
You on Taurus?
What did you do on Taurus, you scum?
Put one of you down like the animals you are. So easy. Then I saw one of the females on the auction block. But those darn Jedi.
It was you.
What? Me? Oh, now I recognize where I've seen that face before. You were the little KOTOR I was going to purchase. But those Jedi came and stole my pet away from me.
You were buying Keffa slaves?
When I was fighting with the Mandalorians against the KOTOR, I developed an appreciation for these creatures. They make excellent servants if properly trained. You Jedi act all prim and proper, but inside you must feel the same way I do about the lesser, non-human species. The Sith at least let their feelings show on the outside.
You. The homeworld.
Come now. Will you let your pet go? I'm sure we can come up with a price we both think is fair.
She is not for sale.
And I will see you dead for what you have done to my people.
Hold on a second. Don't be hasty.
Not fall to the dark side again, Juhani.
I will remain calm. I am a Jedi now. My lust for vengeance must be curbed.
Yes, yes. Say no to the dark side, but I will have you yet. Ha!
And off he goes.
My KOTOR blood seethes at the thought of that man still running free. I cannot stand still while I think about it, but I will not give in to the dark side either. He will pay for his crimes, though. He will most likely be following us. Me. If we could find him first, then he may not be able to set in motion whatever he has in store for us.
So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for him. Fun fact, I'm forgetting his name, but he was originally human when Knights of the Old Republic first came out. If you have like the original Xbox version of this game, he was human instead of Twi'lek. And then in all other versions, and I think in official like Legends canon lore, they made him a Twi'lek. I don't see Mission's brother.
Ki mulira kun kin. Tong hitwama ag ikotune.
I don't like the sound of this.
Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi ikotune chuna mulira. Tong hitwama chikona. Tong ipa nonku nek abog.
What kind of mistake?
Chiwa aita kan kicha na chupornibo. Kun mulira slimo poiwanga. Tong hitwama ji human ak in ikotune.
You mean he's gone?
Topa na ota vokasa, pampa ki mulira kunkin. Changwapa chinyo, shangwi chama ucha, wish uyong kun. Just cronky to patslimo, chi ita kanki, chana kilikon. Kinba mulira tonaji, kinba no kun nixet abog.
That cheapsate owes me credits. I have to go after him.
Damn it, Griff. Won't you ever learn? How can my own flesh and blood be so stupid?
Kun mulira slimo poiwanga tangi tuamaji human act in ikatune.
Let's see what Mission has to say.
There. What can I do for you?
I want to talk about your
I
brother.
want to thank you for helping me with Griff. You did everything you could for my brother. More than most people would have. I know it might look like it didn't make any difference in the end. Griff's in debt and on the run like usual. But at least I know we tried to help him.
Don't give up on him, Mission. He could still change.
I know people can change no matter how bad they were, but I'm not holding my breath. None of us is perfect, but I've come to realize that Griff is a little less perfect than most. My brother is what he is, but I've learned to deal with that. I'll never forget that he looked after me when I was just a kid, but I don't feel like I owe him anything anymore.
That's very mature. Attitude, Mission.
I've made my peace with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need? Okay.
Gain some light side points. Now let's head out in the desert. So yeah, if I would have to take a guess, since we know this guy is hunting Krayt dragons, he's probably going to be at the Krayt dragon cave. So we got a long walk ahead of us. A really long walk. At least once we're done with him, we can just fast travel back. Did I talk to you? Okay, yeah, I did.
Good hunting.
Yeah, let me out. Let's go hunting for an assassin. That sandcrawler is still there and it's still on fire. I want to attack them if they don't. Okay, if you want to attack me, then you will die. Well, I should actually have. Oh, never mind. Focus on getting to the Krayt Dragon Cave. In the long walk in the desert, 'cause the desert's so big it's ridiculous. Good. Here we go. To the eastern dune seas. So somewhere around here is our assassin. At least I hope he's in the spot. We'll definitely know if he's around if we see two droids. I hope he's here because it said like, yeah, he's hunting for Krayt dragons, and it's like, this is the only spot that has Krayt dragons, unless he's by the Enclave, which makes no sense. Are you kidding me? Is he by the Sand People Enclave? Because all we know is that he's hunting for Krayt dragons. So I think, oh, he would probably be by the Krayt dragon cave, where the star map is. But he's not here. Let's go look. You've been instructed to kill. He's hunting on Tatooine. Hunting Krayt dragons. Oz was warned to be careful. Yeah, so all it says is hunting for Krayt dragons. It doesn't give a location. I figured he would be here. By the cave. Because he would likely learn like, oh, there was a Krayt dragon sighted around here. So unless he's at these, around the Sand People Enclave, or he's hanging out in the central area. This is the battle. This is the droids would be the clear sign of where he is. And I want to get this guy over and done with, so that way we can at very least complete Juhani's side quest at the end of the episode. I'm beginning to wonder if I should cut until I find this guy's droids. And I honestly thought they would be here. And this isn't a big area, so I would have spotted like droids by now, because I think you see his droids before you see him. If I remember how the quest works. Is that his droid? Okay, I thought he would be by, you know, the actual cave. Let's reactivate the droid, optimize its weaponry, targeting systems, shields, and program it to seek out Vorn. Patrol mode engage. Once you end the session, the droid will seek out and attack its old master. Wow, he successfully killed a Krayt dragon. I reprogram your droid, Vorn. Let's take it on. So I believe he'll start by attacking the droid. Be frozen to your death. Credits, the data pad. Oh, I also need to look to see if the other one had a data pad. This is a message on the data pad. Though it is unclear if Vorn meant to send it to someone or if someone sent it to him, the guild is restless. The Goron agents are hunting. Soon they will come for me. And possibly for you. When they do, I plan to be ready. And yeah, he managed to kill a Krayt dragon. I don't think you can get a pearl off this Krayt dragon body. But, yeah, let's fast travel back to the Evanhawk. And we'll end the episode off by heading to Madame, because I believe once you encountered the slaver that was going to buy Juhani, I believe he will appear on the next world you go to. If you bring Juhani out with you. So let's go to Madame. We've landed. Now, again, I believe once we leave with Juhani, we are going to be attacked. So, we may go a little bit over time, but let's bring Juhani some closure. Juhani and Canderous. I actually wonder if he'll say something because we have Canderous.
There she is. Get her, men. But remember, don't kill her.
Yep, so we're gonna be attacked. Stasis! Spin around.
Let's see if the thought of that man still running here.
Alright, let's have a good talk with Nork. Is it Nork or Norork? How the hell do you say his name? Did I glitch it? The game won't let me speak to him. I think he was supposed to speak to me after I killed that last henchman, and because I accidentally talked to Juhani, the game won't let me speak to him. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to redo all that. Yeah, cause no, he's still here. Yeah, the game won't let me speak to him. This is great. I've glitched Juhani's side quests. And it will take me so long to... Let me look at the saves. Is there one that's before this encounter? Okay. I would hate to go all the way back to the Eastern Dune Sea. But I'm going to have to. Depending on where it is, I may have to replay... Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay parts of the game. So, I'll end things off here in the next episode. I'll see you back there, Ramadan, where we complete Juhani's side quest, because I accidentally glitched it. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so that more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. As we get revenge for Juhani. Later.